and far out there. You got one far out over there?
Yes. Quite a contrast to yesterday, wasn't it, all that torrential rain. You move slightly that way and I can get you in as well. Oh yeah. It's quite good for a
restaurant. Actually got a restaurant with their seaweed.
Pretty good as a fertiliser, I think, you know, if you're a gardener.
Fertiliser, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's only just been serviced.
Right, but that's serviced it right well, hasn't it?
Oh, good work.
And then just got that, a lot of you now.
Anyway, they'll find one. Oh, they'll find one. There's plenty of them, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Take us a while on service for us to get home.
Yeah, but it's a bit cool upstairs because there's more shoppy on the sea, isn't there?
Yeah.
Just walking along the seafront like we just done. Coffee is 150. Oh, not too bad. Do you want to stand up, Mikey?
No.
Alright. You can see more of this today. Judy G.
Use your phone.
Stand up with her. Overview. The camera's round the other side, isn't she?
Right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome aboard the Pride of Exmouth. Just a general safety announcement before we leave on our long river trip today, round robin up to Topsham. The Pride of Exmouth is equipped with 350 life jackets on board and 565-man open reversible life rafts on upper deck. My name is Copper Drive to you today, and stairs bar. We've got Marie. We've got a fully licensed bar downstairs. Marie will be up and about to see if anybody fancies a drink or a snack. So alcoholic drinks, hot drinks, coffee, teas, hot chocolates, lattes, cappuccinos and so forth. And then the full range of alcoholic drinks on board, then also snacks, light snacks on board, and so crisps, biscuits, Mars bar, Kit Kats and so forth. Right guys, so we're heading up to Topsham, and I'll be naming points of interest on the way up and on the way down. I know some of you are going to climb off at Topsham, some of you are going to come back down with me again, down towards Exmouth. So like I said, on the way up, I'll be naming points of interest, and on the way down here as I come back down towards Exmouth. If there's anything else you guys want to know about the boat or the area, don't be afraid to ask one of us. Otherwise, sit back, relax and enjoy the cruise. It's lovely on the top deck here. I know it's not that windy for the people downstairs. If anybody wants to wander up during the trip to the top deck, you're most welcome to go to the top. It's nice and dry up here, and there's a few blankets on top there. This is the River X for you. 1 minute there's no wind, and the next minute it's gaining with wind. So perfect conditions for the junior sailors, and extremely shallow the river is too.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it? It's surfing. Safety one there.
Just to mention it, the River X that we're on now is Devon's longest river. The river is 60 miles long. Its source starts up at Exmouth, and the river mouth just behind us, where we left from the pier side, from the Warren to the pier side, that's where it channels out on your right hand side behind us into open English Channel. So at the widest point, this river is just over a mile wide, but extremely shallow, ladies and gents. You can't see it now, just on your right hand side, very close, so you can see the waves breaking here on your right hand side. That's all sandbank there. So spring tides, low water, if you have to come back here on low water spring tides, you wouldn't believe you're on the same river. There will be sandbanks to your left, to your right, and just this winding narrow path with a little bit of deeper water that runs all the way up to Topsham. So extremely shallow. Lots of mud banks, sandbanks, and that's why it's so good, I suppose, for all the wading birds in winter. There's lots of feed on these mud banks and sandbanks, lots of mussels, cockles, winkles, peeler crabs, sandeel, high levels of sandeel, lugworm, oysters. I can go on and on. There's loads of feed here for issue for all the wading birds in winter. So in front of us here on our left hand side, we're going to come nice and close past. It looks like a floating shed with a long pontoon. This is the River X Cafe, and this is Devon's only floating cafe or restaurant. So these guys operate from April month until the end of September. The council only allows them to operate in those times, and should be shortly now. They closed down. They closed on the 28th or 27th of September already. So they're getting ready now. Obviously, they're going to take this whole pontoon and they're going to drag it back towards Exmouth, where they do maintenance work in the winter months. Until next year, end of March, beginning of April, they'll be back on the same mooring again where they are now. So that if you manage to book a spot here in the summertime, You have to book quite early, usually February, March, trying to get a place in the school holidays in August. And they've got 2 little water taxis that go back and forth every hour towards Exmouth. Brings you out, drops you off. You have a 2-hour window to have your meal with your family before the taxi service comes around. It's on the outside for the boaters to have a meal or something, a quick meal from the boaters. Also here on your left-hand side, you've got the village of Starcross. Just the one main street that runs to the village. The red brick building you see in the centre with a flag on top, that's one of the last pumping stations of Brunel's atmospheric railway. And you see they've got 2 little ferries, the blue and white ferries there. So the one will operate now, this time of the year, will still run from Starcross to Exmouth every hour. And then the other blue and white one that's tied up on a mooring there, she operates mainly in the summer months, the peak of summer. She'll go down towards the coastal town of Dawlish, and that's where she does little bay cruises, half-hour and hour bay cruises from Dawlish. So see the little train coming past us, so you can catch from Exmouth, and you could take that train all the way down to Paynton, beautiful coast, to the coastline. But you also got the mainline train, I'm sure we're going to spot it as we head up the issue now, that runs along this line. So this line runs all the way from London, Paddington, all the way down to Penzance in Cornwall. So it's a straight in front of us now, as we come round the bend here now, you'll have a nice view on the left-hand side of the castle, here into the trees in front of us. This is Proudham Castle, and this is where the Earl and the Countess of Devon stayed, all and they 14. So they're not in residence at the moment. When they are in residence, they'll have a flag flying up on the top of that castle. So a small section of the castle is where they do stay in their residence. Otherwise, the rest of the castle is opened up to the general public. So you have a wonder, it's nice to go around in the summertime. Lots to see a little cafe in the castle grounds, and you walk around in the castle. Here on your right hand side again. You can see all the training grounds here on your right hand side. And then you'll see these brown blocks, it looks like blocks of flats here, the cream and brown blocks of flats. That's Livingston Commander. That's where all the new recruits can do their training at Livingston Commander. It's 32 weeks of training for the new recruits and 64 weeks of training for the officers. All the training is done here at Livingston Commander, and all the live firing gets done along the coastline very close to Exmouth at Strait Point. So from Monday to Friday they will go down the Marines down to Strait Point, and then they've got a firing range, or 2 firing ranges up at Strait Point. So one range will fire directly inland and the other one will fire towards open sea. On either side they've got massive heaps of earth with concrete, but there's always a stray bullet that tends to fly out into open English Channel. So from Monday to Friday they've always got a guard boat out on the coastline there at Strait Point while they're doing live firing. And then any of the commercial boats, when they go past the firing range area, you obviously notify the guard boat, and then he notifies the firing range, and they stop out with firing for a few minutes until you clear from the area before they commence. And all that marks in this area is one of Devon's largest gas pipes that runs across the estuary. Walk all the way down through the canal and along the estuary as far as Starcross, and then usually turn back up and walk. It's a beautiful walk to do. It's also a beautiful cycle to do. But this area in front of us now that we come into, this is called turf locks. So this is going to be now the start up ahead of us of the Exeter Shipping Canal. And the Exeter Shipping Canal was built in 1560. And the reason why the canal was built, you must remember back in the day there was loads of ship using the estuary coming right up the river and going right upriver past Topsham towards Exeter using the river. But in the 1450s about, the Countess of Devon, that time was Countess Isabella, she built a weir that runs across the river that's further out from Topsham for mills at that time, and that restricted the vessels or the boats going any further up into Exeter. So they had to use Topsham up here, that's where I'm going to drop you guys off today, as the offloading port. So in the 1500s, Topsham became an extremely busy shipping port, became the third busiest port in the country, all the ships going upriver and offloading. In 1560, 5 miles long, the canal. It's got 2 locks. So the entrance lock you'll see here on your left hand side as we come round the bend here now, a steel door, and that lock takes about 15 minutes, depending on how fast the guys are to fill it up, and so will the council guys, before we can proceed through that lock. And it takes a boat just a bit bigger than this one in there, because we do the trip with this boat up the Exeter Canal, at least 7 times a year in the summer. And as you go up, there's a few swing bridges, and towards the end of the canal, you'll get the turf, the double locks, which is a much. So here on your left-hand side, you'll see the little pub here, the Turf Locks pub, and nice little pub to come out in the summer and in the winter months. Good food, and the only way you get to the pub is if you either walk down from or cycle down from Exeter Quays, or you take the Topsham turf ferry. I'll point it out as we get further up towards Topsham. A small little ferry that carries 12 passengers back and forth now in the summer. Now, depending on the weather, I'll say in the winter months, that she runs from Topsham to Turf Locks.
Yeah, that's Topsham in front there. That's the first time this lady's done it. She's out this trip.
Oh.
They pick up a load of people and then they go straight back. It's a nice look around Topsham, isn't there?
Yeah.
Busy, of course, that was in June time. Coming this way is much easier.
We're pulling into that little white.
So as we're coming up now into the village of Topsham, up ahead of us, like I said earlier on, Topsham in the 1500s was the 3rd busiest port in the country, with all the ships coming up here and offloading all their goods and cargo. So we will be coming today onto the quay side, which is called the Lager Quay. And the reason why they call it the Lager Quay is because Topsham also was the only port in the country that used to import Coltsworth lager. And we'll see up ahead of us, as we tie up in the Lager Quay, you'll see that massive red brick building, and that was the storage unit where they used to store the lager inside that unit. Nowadays, it is a old antiques warehouse. So I'll be dropping quite a few. You guys, I think, will be climbing off here at Topsham. And if you just give us a few minutes while me and Marie come up to the quay and figure out the plan, I'm going to tie the Pride up. And we'll be offloading on the bow of the ship. Obviously, due to the tides and so forth, we will be offloading on the bow. So as soon as we tied the boat up and we got the walkway safely on board, I'll let you guys know how to get down through either to the bottom or the top, down to the bow area and exit the boat through the walkway. Guys at climbing off here at Topsham, very easy, guys. You come off onto the pier where I'm dropping you off, you go out the harbour gates and the road goes up and it makes a bend to your left hand side and it'll bring you right up in front of the train station. The trains from Topsham on the hour and half past the hour is constantly changed. You've got your ticket, obviously you can go any time until midnight tonight. You can climb onto the train, get off at Limston, and then if you feel energetic enough, guys, you can walk down along the footpath from Limston down towards Exmouth. It's a beautiful footpath, like I said, actually close to the estuary. Anyway, guys, whoever came up and is climbing off, thanks a lot again. I hope you enjoyed your long River Ex cruise or your round robin, and enjoy the rest of the day further. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Oh, it says that big antique centre.
Yeah, it's just in the back of the road. Upstairs, what do we do?
I don't know.
That's the pirate.
Could be that they're fixing up like something to come off there.
Oh yeah.
Not sure if we get off where that lady
Oh
is.
yeah, go through there.
Not sure yet.
That's a bar, isn't it? Yeah. That's where they used to. You get off at Topsham. Where did you go? I said you get off the front, you get on. Umbrella.
On the hour and half past the hour, just around the corner, up around the beach. Anyone else look?
Yes.
There's a talking up the top there.
Yeah, it's got a flowing tide, isn't it? So we'll get back quicker, I think, than we came.
Oh, probably, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, these other ones are very good. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you soon. You'll probably get back before we do.
Well, that was quite nice.
Yeah. Goes down through round comes back. It's only got two there's not many people that use them there now.
It's a pity it's such a dismal colour, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it is a bit dull, isn't it? It's just yellow in the front. You don't know if they stay there for 5 minutes or so.
Well, this train go up to the next city to Bristol. This train.
The next train to arrive at platform 1 is the 1208 GW service to Exmouth. This service is now expected to depart at 12:17. Calling at Lindstone Village and Exmouth. The next train to arrive at platform 1 is the 1208 GWR service to Exmouth. This service is now expected to depart at 12:16. Calling at Lindstone Village and Exmouth.
So they've got the lights flashing, yeah. The train's on the way then, isn't it? Sorry.
Sorry, carry on if you want to get out.
Okay, sorry, I didn't want to spoil the photo.
Yeah, we're thinking the pups have single track and they need to wait here to cross before either can proceed. Certainly, oh, here it is. think,
way to get off anyway.
oh yes. There goes the other one too.
This is a comfortable seat.
Yeah.
Not very bendy, those two, are they? Going already, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, was it this one?
The next station is Lympstone Village. This is a Great Western Railway service to Exmouth.
Yeah, it's got a worse from like we got the train off there. You have to go down another one, do you? Another way. Let's get on for a second. Do you think there's so many people?
Exmouth, there we go.
Maybe you might miss the thing and I don't know how to work machines.
What you doing to me? 'Cause who would have known me to go and disown me for telling
What's the matter with this thing? He's quite good, isn't he? Has a voice. There's another crusty pub there, look. There's a smaller place, a crusty pub. That's where we get round the corner. There's another one there. That's just smaller mills.
Hey there Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. Times Square can shine as bright as you, I swear it's true. Hey there Delilah, don't you worry about the days
There's so many in this thing.
give the sun and listen, close your eyes. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise, I'm by your side. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. It's what you do to me. It's what you do to me. Hey there Delilah, I know times are getting hard, but just believe me girl, someday I'll pay the bills with this guitar. We'll have it good, we'll have a life with you, we will, my word is good. Hey there Delilah, I've got So much left to say if every simple song I wrote to you could take your breath away, I'd write them all. Even more in love with me before we had it all. Oh, it's what you did to me. Oh, it's what you did to me. Oh, it's what you did to me.
Yes, yes.
Let's sit down a bit closer down over there. You move a bit more.
Pretty far, but they've got planes and trains and cars and what's here fire. And there's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. Said something wrong along yesterday.
There's nuts that you bury. I'm going to see the squirrel. Can I play with you? What are you doing? Oh, it's cold here in the shade, but nice in the sun. Sun's gone down a bit, hasn't it?
You got something that might interest a squirrel?
I'm looking for the other thing, the rat.
Oh. Up the train going. Mm.